Welcome to Dottie's Adventures. Now, if you followed me over here from my other channel, Being Bev, well, first of all, thank you very much, because 34 of you decided that you would subscribe to this channel before I'd even made a video, and I thank you for that so much, for putting your trust in me that I would actually create content over here. If you've not come across me before, if you're new around here, hi, I'm Bev. I'm a soon-to-be 60-year-old woman, and I retired at the beginning of 2025. And my plan when I retired was to find projects, try new things, and have a few little mini adventures. And that's what I've been doing for the last 8 months, just trying to get a little bit better at being a little bit braver and doing things for myself. It's typical, isn't it? As soon as you start recording, everybody arrives. So this is take 2, but I'll try and carry on from where I left off. So yeah, my plan was to have some mini adventures. Now, just to give you a little bit of background if you are new here. So I'm married to Mark, and last November we bought a camper van, first time ever in our lives. And we started camper vanning and discovered we absolutely love it. We bought a camper van that we call Pete, and we've taken it all over the country, across to Ireland. The dogs love it. We've got 2 dogs, Mac and Lucy, and they love it. And actually we've just sold her because we're buying a brand new one, but that's not coming until September. Bear with me, this does loop back. So when I got into the kind of the van life vibe, if you like, I had this crazy idea that it would be lovely to have a little micro camper, just something really small, a 1-person camper. And I'm 60 in January, and I'd said to Mark, what I'd really like for my 60th birthday is a little micro camper. So that was the plan. Next year, to get a little camper van that was already converted so that I could take it away on days out and perhaps the odd overnighter and have my little home on wheels, my little adventure wagon with me. But sometimes the universe just looks after you. And a friend of mine was selling her mum's car. Basically, her mum passed away, sadly, a year or so ago, and she had a mobility vehicle, a wheelchair adapted vehicle, or a WAV, I think they call them. A Peugeot Partner Tepee was the vehicle. And she had plans to convert it into a little micro camper, and it didn't happen. And we had lunch a couple of weeks ago, and she was saying that, you know, that she'd decided to change her plans. She didn't think she'd ever get round to actually converting it, and they were going to sell it, and it was no longer needed. So I said, well, you know, tell me more about it, because I'd be quite interested. Anyway, long story short, they sold it to somebody else, and that was fine. It was not a problem. And then last week I was camping out in my husband's works van on the drive. I've got a video about that on my other channel, Being Bev. It was such a fun night, but I was having this sort of mini camping adventure on our driveway. It sounds bizarre when I say it now, but I got a text from my friend to say that unfortunately the person that was going to buy it had been told that they couldn't drive now, and was I still interested? And I was. So I went to have a look at it last Tuesday. We are now exactly a week later. So today is Tuesday. Last Tuesday we went to have a look at it. I fell in love with it and we bought it, and I took possession of it last Wednesday. So we've had a week now of converting, or starting the conversion, on this micro camper. And I've called her Dottie because my mum was called Dorothy, and my mum died when I was 22, and I wanted to pay tribute to her with this little vehicle, this little adventure wagon. So I wanted to call her Dottie. Seems a little bit more car-like than Dot. So we started converting Dottie, and I thought, actually, let's think about making a channel specifically to the adventures I'm going to have in Dottie, my new camper van, because I want to go different places. I want to have solo adventures. I've spent a lot of my adult life relying on my husband Mark to take the lead on anything we've done with things like travel, DIY, all of that sort of thing. Just navigating. I have a dreadful sense of direction and I get lost very easily. And I've always let him take the lead. And I've been watching, I don't know if anybody else watches it, but I've been watching Amy from the channel Kinging It, doing her solo van life trip around Europe. She spent the last 4 or 5 weeks in Europe on her own, really sort of pushing herself out of her comfort zone and challenging some of the anxiety that she felt about basically doing things on her own. A bit like me, I think she's a bit prone to making mistakes and getting things wrong. I think that's my microphone that's just died. Hopefully you'll still be able to hear me and I don't need to go get a different microphone. And I've been inspired by watching her. Now, whether I want to go to Europe in my camper van, I don't know. I may not have that level of ambition, but she's really inspired me to go out there and face my fears and actually push myself to have adventures on my own. I really love my own space. Now, I did get a really good question from a lady called Anna, who I know has subscribed to this channel from my last channel, and she wanted to know why I wanted to have a camper van or a micro camper when Mark and I are buying a camper van anyway. Why would we need two? And it was such a good question, so I wanted to try and address it, because if anybody's here watching who follows our other channel, The Good Life, just to make you aware, I have 3 channels. I've got Being Bev, which was my main channel, which I've now kind of put on pause to concentrate on this new channel. But we've also got our travel channel, The Good Life, which is more about Mark and I and our van life travels. And we have, as I say, this camper van. We've got a 6-metre camper van. We've sold our old one. We're waiting on the new one arriving mid-September, fingers crossed. But it is a 6-metre camper van. It's big and it's not easy to take into the middle of towns and cities. You're restricted a lot of the time with where you can park. I will drive it. I don't mind driving it, the size of it, but it's not easy to drive in sort of into towns and things, which is what I want to be doing. I want to go and explore towns, and I think there's an element that is ours. That is something that we're going to make memories together in. But Dottie is about just me. It's about finding my own space. It feels like it's my sort of, I don't know how to describe it. It feels like, because it will be completely mine, I can make it my own. I hope this is making sense. It means I can decorate it the way I want to. If I want to have pink floral curtains, I will have pink floral curtains, and I won't have to worry about whether Mark likes them or not. I think with the main van, it's about us. With Dottie, it's about me. I do love my own space. I like my own company. I like my own solitude. I find it very calming to be on my own. And I love going and doing what I've been doing this last 6 months, and visiting places and doing things on my own, which I know sounds probably a little bit weird, but it's just me finding out who I am, I guess. I was diagnosed 2 years ago, I think, with ADHD at the age of 56, and I've been learning a huge amount about myself in those last 2 years, actually challenging a lot of things that I thought were me, that I've discovered were probably me masking who I really was. to try and fit in. And now I feel like I want to break away from that masking and find out who's really underneath here. I hope that makes sense. And Dottie, having the camper van, the micro camper of my own, kind of feels like that is going to be a way for me to express who I am, separate to who I am when I'm part of a couple. I really hope that's making sense. Anyway, my videos will not be this rambly. I promise. They're going to be more vlogs rather than me just sitting talking. Although there might be a few of these in the future, who knows. But basically, the next few videos are going to be all about the micro camper conversion and watching me learning some new skills, hopefully, probably making a few mistakes, probably looking a bit silly at times, but hey, that's all part of the learning process. But also what I want to be able to do is to share what we learn from doing this camper conversion, because we've never done one. Although Mark's an engineer, he's never converted a camper van into he's never converted a van into a camper van, or a car into a camper van. So we're both going to be learning as we go. And I'm going to be sharing that. So if that's something that you've got ambitions to do, hopefully you'll get some hints and tips. If it's not something you've got ambitions to do, but you're just interested in seeing somebody else do it, that's fabulous. What we won't be doing is professing to be experts at van conversions. We are literally figuring it out as we go, and I think that's going to be the joy in doing it. Once the camper van is converted, once Dottie is ready to go, then I'll be vlogging my travels, my adventures, the things I want to see and do. I have no idea where that's going to go, how far it's going to take me. I just know it's going to be fun, and that's the whole point of this, is to document my adventures with Dottie, or Dottie's adventures. And I hope you'll stick around for them. I'm excited to get going with this channel, and yeah. Oh, the other thing is, my plan is to publish a video once a week, probably on a Monday evening. You know what, life sometimes gets in the way, but that is the plan at the moment, to do one vlog a week and release it on a Monday. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there because I've got stuff to do. I will put a few pictures of Dottie at the end of this video so you can have a look at her, but we're not going to show the inside because that's going to be the start of the next video. Our part one in the conversion series is going to be really introducing you to Dottie, so you can see what she is and what our plans are for what we want to do to her. I hope you'll enjoy them, and I'll talk to you soon. Take care.